Hello everyone! Well, today I saw this really cool video from a viewer that does his own YouTube channel called Mr. Poestyles, where he put out a question, or he put out a video talking about his first console, video game console that he got. It's a really great question. You know, he describes his first console and the games they got with it. It's a fun video to watch. I'll put a link down in the show notes down below. Well, he emailed me and a couple of the YouTubers that are friends of mine, the Atari Creep and Brian's Man Cave, and asked us if we would do a response video. Well, I'm all over this because I really like these kind of videos, especially when you're sharing personal stories and talking about the games you really like and all that good stuff. It's a real fun thing to watch. It's a nice break from all the negativity that you sometimes see in our gaming community. But anyway, I'm here to talk about my first video game console that I got back when I was younger. Now, it'd be a very boring video if I actually talk about the very first one, which was Pong. So it's only got one game, so that would be kind of boring. So I'm going to go to my first game console that had interchangeable cartridges. Just like Mr. Poestyles did the 2600, I decided I'll do one with interchangeable cartridges as my first. And it was not the Atari 2600. It was the Fairchild Channel F. I love the Fairchild Channel F. I've always been in love with it since it came out in the mid to late 70s. I still have one to this day, although it's not my original. It's the System 2. I had the Model 1 back when it came out. And I got lucky. My dad was the lead technician at an electronics store where they sold TVs, appliances, and things like that. And he had access to a lot of the new stuff coming in. And when the Fairchild was released, his store is one of the few that got some shipments of the game console in. So he was able to get one and the 3 cartridges that launched with it. One cartridge was called Video Cart 1, which had tic-tac-toe, shooting gallery, doodle, and quadrodoodle on it. And then Video Cart 2, which was Desert Fox, which was a tank-like combat game on the Atari 2600, and shooting gallery. Which you'll probably recognize shooting gallery if you ever watched this show called Kapow, where they have people call in and they try to win prizes by saying Kapow to make your character do something on the screen. And one of the games they used was shooting gallery from the Channel F. I remember seeing it. I think it was a TV channel out of Chicago, if I remember right. And of course, the third cartridge, which my dad really liked, was Blackjack. And I actually enjoyed playing that game as well. It's not a bad Blackjack game. My mom was too happy with it because she thought I was too young to be doing gambling kind of stuff. But hey, I thought it was cool. But anyway, I loved that console. It was a really unique thing at the time. It came out before the 2600. The 2600 eclipsed it. When the 2600 came out a year afterwards, it just blew the Fairchild right out of the water. But for what it was a really neat console. I know Mr. Jerry Lawson, he's the one that came up with it. And he's had a couple of other people that helped him out as well. He had one that worked on controllers. And there was another one that we interviewed. I forgot his name. Nick Telsfor. I just remembered it. Who also did work on the Channel F. And we did an interview on a podcast I used to do with my buddy Scott Schreiber from Retro Gamer Roundup called the Channel F Files. It's a 30 to 35 episode podcast where we talk about the history of the Channel F, and we cover each game cartridge as a separate episode, all the way up to the unofficial last cartridge, which was a homebrew Pac-Man, which is incredible on the Channel F. But if you're interested in listening more about the Channel F on the podcast, I'll put a link down below. I also got quite a few videos where I made a video version, not a video version of the podcast, but I played the game and put up on the YouTube channel so you can see the game being played. I had quite a few favorites on the Channel F, but like I said, the ones I played to begin with was the 3 that were released initially. And I think of the 3, I played Blackjack the most of those. My dad used to stalk me on the Desert Fox game. He was good at that tank game. I wasn't very good at it. The tic-tac-toe was challenging until I figured out that there's a table that the CPU in there, or whatever it is, the processor was using based on where you start off on the screen. And once I learned that little table in there, I could beat the computer every time. I think in one of my videos I do that, where I talk about it, where you put an X here, it's always going to put the O over there, and you can just, it goes by the same logic every time. So once you figure that out, you go win every time. So that game became boring rather quickly. So that's why I moved on to Blackjack. The Doodle program was a lot of fun. I used to draw all kinds of stuff on the screen. It was a neat thing to do. The built-in games on the channel left. Of course, you had tennis, Pong, and had a hockey game, which those are pretty fun to play as well. Had to have two people to play, unfortunately, but it was still a fun game to do, to play. Let's see, what else? Oh, well, some of the other consoles I have, back here from back then that I really love. Of course, I have my 2600s, which are back over there on the shelf. And I've got the old dedicated consoles, Video Pinball, which has Breakout, which I love Breakout, and Pinball and some other games on it. Basically, the consoles I like the most are the pre-NES era. Anything from 1983 and back, I'm really into. I don't know, it's just something I really like. I do like newer consoles. I like, the NES, and I like the Sega Genesis. I absolutely love the Sega Dreamcast with a passion. But I like mainly talking about the earlier stuff, the older stuff that I'm familiar with, that I grew up with. I guess it's only natural, since, if you grew up with something, you're more familiar with it, and it brings back a lot of memories when you talk about stuff like that. I think next now we're going to play some of the games that I really enjoyed. I'm not going to play a whole bunch because I'm going to try to keep this video short. But there's at least 3 or 4 games on the Fairchild Channel F over its lifetime that I really enjoyed playing on the system. They're mainly my go-to games, the ones I played the most. And I think the one I actually played the most of on the Fairchild Channel F was Video Kart 17, which is Pinball Challenge. It's not a pinball game. It's Breakout. Very misleading because the artwork actually shows bumpers from a pinball machine, but it's Breakout. I never could figure out why they did that. I don't know if maybe they had a pinball game in mind and they changed it at the last minute or what, but I would play that game every day before I would go to school. Every day. For a long time I would play that game. It's such a fun pinball game. Breakout game. Anyway, if you'd like to get more information about the Channel F, there's a really cool website called FND Collectibles. I'll put a link down below that has tons of information about the Fairchild Channel F. It has, cart pictures of the games, old brochures, technical information. Anything and everything you ever want to know about the Fairchild Channel F is over on that website. So now let's go and play some games, and then I'll wrap up the video. Okay, let's start off with the multi-cart. I've got this actually plugged into my PC, so I'm playing on actual hardware, so that's why the picture doesn't look so great. When I direct capture off the hardware itself, this is the best I get it to look. I've done a lot of modifications to my Channel F to improve the RF signal, and it actually does a fairly good job. It's a little dark, but it works. Anyway, let's play some of my favorite games on here. We're going to go up to, we'll play a game of Blackjack, because I played Blackjack a lot growing up. I still play it today. So we're going to select game 1. Start. Come on. There we go. Cut. Yeah. Cut the G. So I want to bet how much I want to bet. Let's see. I'll bet 99. I think I did 2 players. That's okay. Oh, yeah! I hit a blackjack right off the bat. Awesome. Yeah, hey. Want to hit? Yeah, let's take a hit. Push down on controller to hit. Oh, that's 9. We'll save. What we got? Oh, look. We both won. Yay. Bet. 99 and 5. Ooh, 17. I think I'll stand on that. 10, 11. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, definitely stand on that one. Awesome. I won again. Cool, so that's Blackjack. Let's get back out of here. Hit the old reset. No, do this. Doodle-doo. So let's go to Spitfire's a lot of fun. I didn't play it very much, but it's a lot of fun. Spaceball is 2 players. Let's go up to an drag race. Yeah, I played drag race quite a bit. This is actually a fun one too. Mode 4 start. This is the highest version here. And go! So I'm gonna break my time. Go, 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 go! Boom! 8.3. That's not too good. Let's try it again. Get you revved up. And go! Oh, this might be a good one. I love playing Drag Race in the arcade. Yeah, 7.8. And this was a good way of playing that game at home. It's a really fun game. So let's try another one. Next up, another favorite game we used to play on here. I did do a live stream sometime back where I played all the games on the Fairchild Channel F. Backgammon, no, I didn't play. Baseball, no, I didn't play that much. Robot War, no. Sonar Search like Battleship, I didn't play it that much. Memory Match, no, because my memory's terrible. Dodge It was fun, but I didn't play it a lot. Here we go. This is one I played a bunch of. This is probably one of my all-time favorites on the Channel F. So game 1. High score, mode 14. There we go. Oh, other controller dummy. Okay. Boop. Now if I push forward on the joystick, I can make the paddle go back and forth quick. If I pull back, I can make it go really slow. That's how they do make you able to do the fine movements or zip over the other side of the screen, which was a really cool game mechanic. My favorite thing to do on this was get the ball to break through the top layer and get trapped up there. It'd actually get ahead of the score, and the score would start to get behind on trying to tally up everything. I just thought that was funny. I know, I'm easily entertained. But this is a good breakout. Even though it doesn't have a paddle. It's too bad they didn't actually do a pinball game on the Fairchild Channel F. That would have been really awesome. Maybe someday a homebrew game be made of a pinball game. I'll be all over it if it ever does happen. I think the Fairchild can actually do it. I used to be better at this. You tell I haven't played this in quite a while. Ooh. 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 Ooh, come on, we'll break through the top. Break through the top. Oh, come on, get up there. Ooh, about missed that one. Come on, get through the hole. Ooh. Almost. Oh, there we go. Oh, pretty awesome. Let's go to another one. Hangman, checkers, no. Video whiz ball, no. Bowling. I love digital bowling games. Let's see, game one, let's start. There we go. And this one's actually kind of good. Basically, you push down to launch the ball, and then as it's going, you can arc it. I picked the wrong game. Let's redo this. Should have picked game one, dummy. Game one, start. Okay, here we go. And... oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong controller. There we go. Oh! Ooh, got a spare. Oh! Hey, I'm good at getting spares. Oh, man. If you hit it just right, you can get a strike. Just off to the one side of the front pin. Oh, split. Oh, man. These are terrible. I don't even try. Let's go ahead and shoot the ball up there. Oh, another split. Wonderful. Went from getting spares to getting nothing. Oh, come on. Give me another frickin' split. Well, this is going to be a really terrible round. Oh, hey, I'm good at getting splits. Almost got a strike. You can actually make the bowling ball go slower on a different game mode. Ah, every time. Ooh, that was awesome. At least I broke 115. Love that game. Next. Go to my next favorite game on here. I used to play a lot of. Zip on up here to the upper numbers. Video cart number 26, Alien Invasion. Towards the end of the Channel F's life, it was taken over by Zircon. And this was one of the games released by Zircon, which were based up in Chicago. And I remember going to Chicago with my dad to actually pick this game up directly from Zircon. And I was so stoked to get home. It came in a plain white box. But I was so stoked to have Space Invaders on my Fairchild Channel F. But of course, at this time, Space Invaders, had, I think, came out for the Atari 2600. And I had it on that as well, if I remember right. But you never know. My brain has atrophied since then. Anyway, stop rambling. Play the game, dummy. Oh, yeah. So here we go. Space Invaders. Oh, got the wrong controller again. And it's not too bad of a Space Invader game for the Channel F. I like how you can hold down and just keep firing, which is nice. Ooh. Oh, get the ship. Get the ship. Yes! Oh! There's also an Easter egg in here, too, but I can't remember how to activate it. Got 2 bases left. Ooh. Oh, oh. Mow him down. We're speeding up. Oh, get some bonus points. Gotcha. 1,080. Oh boy. That one alien at the top in the middle right there kind of reminds me of the character from the game Jawbreaker from the 2600 a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Time it just right. Come on. Ooh. Yeah! Awesome! Love this game. They did a pretty good job with this on the Channel F. It's not bad at all. You can also do a two-player version and play at the same time, which is a lot of fun to do as well. Oh, crunch. So now we're going to play another favorite. I didn't play back then because it's a homebrew. The Pac-Man game, which is incredible on the Channel F. This should have came out back when the Channel F, before it went out of production. I think it would have gave it some last minute sales. Come on, where you are, Pac-Man? I know you're in there somewhere. Lights out, Tetris. Pac-Man. Boop. Check this out. This is awesome. One player. Isn't this cool? The homebrew programmer did one heck of a job doing this. Now, unfortunately, the Channel F has a very limited color palette, so you couldn't get the 4 color of ghosts. So you got 2 ghosts that are the same color, so we call them the twins. The evil twins. Come play with us. But it's a really decent version of Pac-Man. It is amazing that the Channel F is able to do this. Oh, got him. Got him. Run away. Pretty slow paced as well, which is just fine for me. Oh, they're on my tail. Oh, can we get the cherries? Get the cherries. Yes! Oh, I got quartered. Ready? Go. Go down the side chute here. Ooh. Let's go chomp him. You shall be chomped. Along the bottom. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I thought I had it then for a minute. Get him. Get you. Oh, I don't have enough time to get the other 2 guys. Let's get across the maze. Get this last line of dots. Yeah! Really awesome. So, let's get some final thoughts on one of my favorite console growing up and in the video. Pretty awesome. I still love playing these games to this day. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for the Fairchild Channel F. Anyway, I'll show you the System 2 that I have. This was the one that came out after the Model 1. It's kind of neat. It's got the built-in holder in the back for the controllers, whereas the Model 1 had theirs in here with a nice cover. The System 2 looks a little bit more sleeker as well. It's a nice looking little console. This is what I picked up a few years ago. Unfortunately, I lost my first Channel F in my move, so I had to pick up another one. Unfortunately, the first one was also complete in the box, and I had all the video carts for it, all the way up to Alien Invasion number 26 and both of the demo carts, which those are pretty rare, especially demo cart number 2. Such a shame when I lost that. Of course, I do have brochures with this. Here's the original insert that came with the System 2. Talks about how to use the controllers and how to play the different games, how to select the different game variations. That's pretty neat. And I was actually able to get a hold of the original color manual that came with it as well. One thing I'm missing is the original box. I'm hoping sometime I can find a box empty that's for sale that I can pick up. Even if it's not empty, if it's a busted Channel F System 2, I can pick it up and fix it and do whatever. Nice manual. They did some really nice manuals back then. Of course, the de facto thing to have, if you got a Fairchild Channel F and you're having a hard time finding all the cartridges, well, this is not too easy to find either, is get the multi-cart for it. This has the Pac-Man homebrew on it as well. I do have the Pac-Man game up there in the box. But this is a really cool multi-cart for the Fairchild Channel F. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, I want to thank Mr. Poestyles for the really cool question and asking me to do a response video. Be sure to check out his channel down there. His video is a lot of fun to watch. And until next time, everyone, thanks for watching.